How about reading them backwards?
Reading backwards?
Gone and true. Enog and Turt. What am I saying? Those aren't even words. I doubt that's what the riddle was trying to say. Wasn't a bad idea, though.
Wasn't a bad idea, though. I love how happy he is with himself. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. We are getting close to the end of this. I've got 3 endings left, but from what I figured out in the last episode, because the last episode was a lot of experimenting, and not always in the fun way, due to my experimenting, I found out that there is a simpler way to get a lot of these endings. Now, some of them are going to be important, others not, but I mainly just have to go back and replay a few areas to see some different things and see how everything plays out. Okay, so first up we're going for the ending that is along this route here, because I've been clearing everything so far. Apparently for this one, all you gotta do is you gotta go through this, you gotta go through door 5. Now the big secret thing is you have to examine, like I said in the last episode, the safe that was in this room, which we did in the last episode. You have to go through door 8 with Lotus and Clover, and then talk to both Lotus and Clover during, the escape the laboratory thing, and then go through door 6. And now in this escape, in the engine room, we just have to go to this little scene to talk about the handle, and I think that's all we have to do in this one, and then we can move on.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Okay.
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
Indeed it will.
What could be causing this, I wonder?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
Actually, that makes a good point.
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Ooh.
Dunno.
The kids from before, they were also being used as an experiment for this, telepathy thing that, Cradle Pharmaceuticals was doing. Oh, God, what is this about?
But it does seem like a possibility, you know? You know, speaking of experiments, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it.
Oh, Jesus.
The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything.
Oh, damn.
But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation?
It would try to find a way to climb ladder B. That's my guess. Although, a human would realize, I can't go this way, I have no choice but to go the other way. At least I would think that, most human beings would be that way. Can't guarantee it, but most human beings would be that way.
Which exit would the rat choose?
I don't know. That's actually a very interesting question.
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
Okay.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results.
Not really. If it was over generations, I think I get what he's going for. one of them is going to go to exit A instantly, as what I'm guessing is going to happen. And the reason it's going to do that is because of the previous generations going and getting electrified. And of course, even though this rat would have no idea that its predecessors went through the same thing, it would instinctively know not to do that. Now, one of two things. If this is hereditary, like literally if the parent was electrified and went the other way, it could be literally genetics built into them for those kinds of situations. Now, at the same time, however, it could also be this telepathy experiment, which I believe that they're conducting here.
With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B.
That's what I thought.
But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew.
Okay, so again, this is like that collective consciousness theory we're talking about. Even going back, I was suspicious when they talked about the glycerin in, like, you know, the kitchen in that freezer a long, long time ago, several videos ago, when they're like, okay, so number A, so like glycerin. Glycerin, once it figured out how to crystallize, all glycerin all over the world crystallized. Now, the idea behind that, of course, is the collective consciousness theory, that everything's connected on a subconscious and molecular level, and therefore is able to give instructions, despite the fact of having no actual connection, even if they are, like, secluded in, like, an airtight vent or something. Information can still pass through those things because it's a metaphysical kind of thing. It doesn't have to be restricted by actual physics.
What did it mean?
What I just said, literally.
Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
That is a good point.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that? Huh? Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous.
Yeah?
And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
That is a good point, actually. I think that's what they're trying to do with this experiment. Because I do think this is an experiment run by this pharmaceutical company. But I don't know. Like, something is off about all this.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
It's true, because if your life is not threatened, you won't think of creative things. You'll either, like he said, you'll either crack and you'll panic and you'll get yourself killed, or you'll buckle down, you'll think about what you need to do, and you'll just do it without even thinking. Yeah, it's terrifying, but dear God, it works.
Oh.
Okay. Nine photos coffin. Okay, so we're going to the next one now.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious.
Yep.
You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2.
Oh, I see.
Whoa, did that... Okay, why are you surprised by that? It doesn't seem that complicated.
Huh? What is it? Hey, June, are you okay?
Oh, geez, this is different.
I'm sorry. I gotta go check on her. You finish the box thing, all right? Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you.
Okay, yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult, Ace.
Are you all right? What happened?
Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine.
I'm a little worried about you because you literally just collapsed. Did you touch the fence?
I just tripped.
You say you just tripped, but there's an electric fence next to you. Be careful, woman!
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec.
Huh.
You're still warm.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that, I think she's probably still a little messed up.
All right, well, let's just get out of here as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious.
Several times you've fallen from a fever. I'm really worried about this. And, I'm starting to guess that the purpose of the Nonary games is specifically to create, like, telepathy and either, like, create it or to force it out of people. Hence what, actually Santa was talking about with the emergence thing. They're trying to force it out of people so they can learn it, they can study it, and they can do something with it. And I think maybe June is facing after effects of it. That's my guess. I'm not really certain at this point.
I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
Medicine. Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Ace? Why?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company. Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name.
Oh my god, no! What?
Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil. Soparil. I've heard of that before somewhere.
He's... Ace! Oh my god, I think Ace might be Zero! I think so, because he had Soparil. Like, he said, like, oh, I just found it in a room when he took that anesthetic earlier. I don't think he just found it. He had it on him. It would make sense.
Soparil. It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide is. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces.
Holy crap.
It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer. It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders.
Damn.
Demand for Soparil skyrocketed. And of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
So, I didn't know that Ace was the president of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And Seven knows something about that, but he's lost his memory so he wouldn't know who he was. That makes sense.
Why do you know all of this?
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace? When?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second-class room. Remember how Snake, Seven, and you went to door 5? It was back then.
Ah, I get it. So certain information you would not have, you would get from other people because they went to different rooms
I
together.
asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know?
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No, nothing.
I am very worried about something.
What the hell is he doing? June, don't push yourself, all right?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble.
Sure.
How is he having trouble with this?
What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
What can't you see well?
These pictures. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing.
Presbyopia. Wait a second. Isn't that the thing where you can't discern between people's faces? Like that thing where, like, the reason he can't tell is because all faces look the same to him. It's like that disease because, who was it talked about that? Lotus. Lotus talked with it about it to us. Holy crap! It's all connecting back to each other. What is going on?
At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
How could simply looking at cards have tired him out? But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours, so they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Interesting.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Huh. Well, he looks depressed enough to have it. Oh well. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle. Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest.
Okay.
And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9. Yeah! Oh, they opened! What the? 9 pins? I guess I'll take them with me.
Okay. So we did that. Okay, so we've done that now. That was really interesting because everything is actually connecting back, at least in this timeline here. So it's unlocked. We did it. We did it, guys. Okay, we're going to go check out this other ending. Okay, we're going to escape from here. Leave no one behind. Okay, we're going to go from the start of this. Okay. I think there's probably going to be a choice I'm going to have to
Look,
make.
it's 7 and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What? What do you mean, gone? When?
Why?
You two went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Empty. Wait a second, I want to go back here and take a look. So this is door 6, this is door 2, and this is door 1 with the captain's cabin. Right, okay. She must have gotten to the captain's cabin. She must have.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. Figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover.
And she's gonna pick us off one by one like in the Axe ending.
We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
My big question is, actually just thinking about it, they went off, like, Ace and Lotus went off somewhere by themselves. And the thing is, Ace is becoming more and more suspicious to me now that I know he's the president of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. So that is a red flag there. But,
No, she isn't.
okay.
All right, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him. Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go.
That is a good point.
Good. We can still get in.
We should thank Seven later.
Yeah, we should, because I was doubting Seven for a while, but his methods are brilliant.
No luck.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
The smell is horrible. Let's check the back. Just... No, she's not here. Just where did your sister go? Such a horrible way to go. The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously twisted. Huh? Wait.
I knew it. I knew we would have to come back here somehow.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. The accident hurt him really bad.
Of course. Of course. Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Jumpy?
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
So he's not dead.
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
Did something happen?
Clover is dead.
What?
I found her in the first-class bathroom.
What the hell happened? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Lots of panting, but I want to see what's going on.
Clover. Clover, why? Why did this happen? Clover. No way.
Oh, God. No.
Let's get out of here, June.
Oh, crap.
Are you all right?
Okay, so I assume we're gonna get to those other three soon, but holy crap.
I think so.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed. Can you sit?
Yes.
Oh, wow, Clover's dead, but who killed her?
First to find the body.
Who could have killed her? I mean, it could be a lot of us at this point, but she disappeared on her own, and she went into the captain's cabin, so I figured she'd become axe murderer again, but Lotus isn't dead. Lotus isn't dead. Why didn't Lotus go down? Something's up here. I gotta piece this together. What's happening?
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad. She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin. Come quick! Or something like that. Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right?
7. There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right? Why did you do that?
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock, so we could come back to this room? Oh, you think I did it?
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud. Follow me.
A closet?
Yeah. This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe.
Oh.
And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again. So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way. You get it now?
Oh, that makes sense, actually. That makes all the sense. Okay, because before he gave like the bullshit reason of like, oh, maybe I want to play piano. No, he knew about the safe. He wanted to make sure we could get back to it for any reason. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Figured it wouldn't open. Huh? This is... rust. If there's rust here, that means... has someone opened the safe?
Huh?
Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover. Behind this door. The ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it, just in case.
Oh, crap.
Ugh. Oh, the hell? This smell is... Oh.
His bracelet is gone.
It's his bracelet. It's gone. It was right next to the glasses. But why?
Huh? Where'd Junpei go? Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yeah.
Did you find something?
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
What is it? Clover. What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. She was stabbed once in the back, probably by a knife or something.
Just like I was in the original knife ending.
And I found this.
What?
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff.
He's a cop, it makes sense.
Well, I did borrow one thing.
What? I'm opening it. Truth had gone, and truth had gone.
Now, truth.
Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
What is this? Some kind of secret code?
A code.
Sinister hand means... I don't know. I'm gonna have to guess. The left hand?
Sinister was a term used in heraldry that meant to the left of the bearer of a coat of arms. The left hand. The left hand. What does the left hand mean? Does the darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet? There's two things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face. Left and right. Left and right. Right and left. Truth is gone. Truth gone.
Truth gone. Maybe those two words. How about switching the sentence around?
How about switching the sentence around? Gone had truth. Well, that makes even less sense. Clearly, switching the words isn't going to help.
Time for a different idea.
Maybe there's something about how they sound. Truth. Gone. Sounded the same in my head.
Okay.
How about reading them backwards?
Reading backwards?
Gone and truth. Enog and Hitert. What am I saying? Those aren't even words. I doubt that's what the riddle was trying to say. Wasn't a bad idea, though.
Wasn't a bad idea, though. I love how happy he is with himself. Truth and gone.
What else could gone and truth mean? Truth.
Shit. Truth, of course, means something that is correct, something that's fact. In other words, something that is right. Truth is right.
You could then safely assume that gone means left.
So, right, left, right, left, right, left.
After all, after someone left, they were gone. But in this case, they clearly refer to their directional homonyms. Then truth equals right, and gone equals left.
Okay.
The left and right of the bracelet. These two things sticking out. So if I...
press in the following order. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
No, that's the wrong order. Truth had gone, and truth had gone.
Right, left.
Truth came...
Damn it, no. Pushed the wrong one. I didn't want to do that.
No, that was truth had gone. Truth has to mean right.
Right, left, right, left, right, left.
Wait, did it just... One, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Okay, I am writing that down. That is definitely important. Alrighty.
Huh? Hey, what are those numbers?
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
I think that's it.
1 to the 4 to the left. And... oh.
Holy
Bingo.
crap.
I knew it was for this. Oh, is this some sort of note? Let's see.
Fact number 1. The Nonary game was played once before 9 years ago with the kids. Fact number 2. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. Snake was in game 1. Snake was in game 1. He was one of the kids, and 7 said that he died, but he didn't die. They said it was a car accident, but it was not a car accident. It was the Nonary game that blinded him. Oh my god. Fact number 3. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO, so Ace, Gentaro Hongo, Cradle Pharmaceuticals Chief of Staff, Nagisa Nijisaki, Cradle Pharmaceuticals R&D Division, Teruaki Kubota, majority shareholder in Cradle Pharmaceuticals, Kagechika Musashida. I must punish them, for For the innocent lives they sacrificed, this is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be saved, I now state the truth. 0.
Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Come with you.
I want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something I want to be sure of.
What do you want to be sure of?
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait, then you're saying...
Yeah, I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room. I'll explain everything as soon as we get there.
Wait a second. I don't think Snake is actually dead, though. Because it would be impossible, because his left arm was fake, right? And if his left arm was fake, then... If his left arm was fake, then it couldn't have been the person who was dead in there.
It's 5 o'clock. We don't have a lot of time left. Let's go. Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, Seven, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover. What about you, Ace, Lotus?
Very well.
Sure.
That's
I
16.
have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on it. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought close. You don't actually need a hand. I knew it.
Okay, so the door opened. The door opened because someone has the number 9 bracelet with them, because 8 and 8 is 16. I think. Okay, no, yeah. 8 and 8 is 16 plus 9 is... No, okay, then maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I'm going to figure this out in a second.
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation. By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
What? What kind of question?
Just answer it, please.
You're Junpei, of course. Who else would you be?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
What?
The clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not...
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital route would be 1. But the 4 of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right?
Huh?
You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5. Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course, I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei. Who could possibly think I was? It's obvious I'm not. To think I was? Ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was. I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face. Ace, you have prosopagnosia. Am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
What's that?
No clue.
So, I think Ace definitely was the one who killed Clover and Snake. Definitely, at least in this case, I think so. We're figuring this out. I'm sorry, I'm getting so I think like most people are like right now. So damn, Junpei did a good job of tricking him.
Prosopagnosia is...
As she explains.
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
No, not at all. I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you. No, the reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
What do you mean?
I'll just come right out with it.
Please do, because I'm confused as well.
I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence.
Ooh.
First, think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us. Then you, Ace, said, "I'll stay here." Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see? If Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8.
Ooh,
There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room.
that actually makes sense.
You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now. I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but please don't devalue my actions. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
Oh my god, I completely fell for it too, because I was saying before how much I really liked Ace for being such a badass and being like, oh, I'll stay behind. I had no idea he was pulling off something like this.
Altruism, huh? You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How could I have?
Really?
Yes.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer.
Woohoo!
The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person? Junpei, they call that prejudice.
They do, but that's not the point he's making.
No, I am not that stupid.
Then what?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
I didn't put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident. But the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X.
Guy X.
Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood.
Ooh.
In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the
Oh, damn it. Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious they were different people.
And yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up? On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait. Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right. And I mistook Guy X for Snake. Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill him. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 2 motives.
Ooh.
1. Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2.
Wait, okay. I get the Snake knew something, but how did he know anything about them?
Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that. Or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you. So you...
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know? Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
What's this piece of paper? The Nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo. What is this?
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first class cabin.
Give me a break! That paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
Me. You said me, right? Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you're Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals? Or am I mistaken?
Very well. I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical. Gentaro Hongo. So what if I am? I don't know anything about this Nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago. Everything on that scrap of paper is bullshit. Someone is trying to set me up, you see? First of all, Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over. How could I have killed Snake all by myself?
Number 9. Oh, I think I get it. If he has the number 9 bracelet, then it would be 2 plus 1 plus 9. That's 12, which makes 13! He could have done it because he has the number 9 bracelet! It makes sense!
Not
Holy
Snake.
crap!
It was Guy X.
I don't care who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Then I couldn't have possibly done that alone. I couldn't have opened door 3 with only myself and Guy X.
Nope. You could have.
Huh?
What?
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took something from you. Remember when you were injected with that anesthetic and fell asleep in the big hospital room? Yeah, back then, I took this.
No! You couldn't have!
I got you, Ace. Your right hand there tells me all I needed to know.
I went looking for it!
You want to tell me what you were so worried about? What's in your pocket? It's the number 9 bracelet, isn't it? Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet. That was all you needed to open door 3. That's how you killed Guy X all by yourself, Ace. All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your chest pocket. If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead, tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force.
Right, 7? Yes, right, 7?
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
Badass, I love it! Ooh.
Well done, Junpei.
Oh, damn.
As you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet. I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the Red. I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B deck. My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the Nonary game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root, as you can see. 9 is a very useful number here. With it, one can go anywhere. It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer. So I made for the first-class cabin in mere moments. I successfully acquired the number 9 bracelet. There was also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had used. I quickly pocketed both of them and left.
Ace. In the original knife ending, it was Ace who killed Lotus. And, oh, I'm betting in the other ending, the reason he took her away to go somewhere else was to kill her there, too.
I made my way back to where I was expected to be.
Because then he would have 1 plus 8 plus 9. 9 and 9 is 18. That makes 9, and he could escape. He wasn't planning on being a part of the game, I'm guessing. I'm guessing whoever did this is someone who was trying to kill him for the game.
That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. I spotted him ahead of me. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3. When he stopped, I walked up behind him and called out, "Snake." He turned around. He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost like a man half asleep. Perhaps he had been drugged. It wasn't important. I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake.
Damn.
I knew Snake had taken part in the Nonary game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the Nonary game.
It's a good point.
But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was? Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me?
Oh, maybe I'm right. maybe Snake is Zero in this Nonary game, and he's doing it to get revenge on all the people that hurt him. Oh, that could definitely be a part of it.
Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel. The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed.
Well, I'm glad Snake's not dead, but who was the 9th? Who was Guy X?
I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
Ace, did you kill Clover?
Yes.
Why? Why did you kill her?
She was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself?
Door 1 has a dead Zero there.
Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes. I thought as much after I heard your report at the central stairs. I doubt the 2 of you could find it.
Hmm?
Huh?
But perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it. I was, therefore, desperate to find her.
Jesus. Okay, so they went through door 1. They didn't see I'm gonna call him Zero Man. The captain. Captain is better. They didn't find the captain with the Zero bracelet. They didn't find him. I'm guessing he's one of the 4 people Zero really wanted to kill in this Nonary game.
And at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand. You were in the captain's quarters, weren't you?
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Very well. By the way, what are you doing here, Clover?
What? Nothing.
There's blood on your shoes. It looks fresh. Did you go take a look at the 9th man's corpse? I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw something, didn't you? You saw that his bracelet was gone.
No!
You aren't going anywhere. You're staying here.
No!
Don't you run, little girl.
Oh, damn. Oh. Fuck. Damn.
That was how I killed Clover.
Okay, so that, I mean, like, that ties up that mystery, but, still, other mysteries. Where the fuck is Snake? If Snake is not dead, and Guy X is dead, and Clover is dead, where is Snake?
You son of a bitch!
I admit it. I've lost. I have lost. Completely and utterly. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I didn't lose to you. I lost to Zero. Not you.
I figured as much.
I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such a simple trap. I looked the fool. And it was a trap. Make no mistake, I was trapped and manipulated by Zero. The man I killed in the shower room? If he wasn't Snake, then I have no idea who he was. But he was wearing Snake's clothes. And that was no coincidence. He had also been injected with something that reduced his cognition and prevented him from identifying himself or resisting me. And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red before we arrived. I have no doubt that Zero planned all of this. Zero made sure I would kill that man.
Damn.
It follows, of course, that Zero knew everything I would do. That I would try to take the number 9 bracelet. That I would try to kill Snake. Everything.
I must punish them for the innocent lives they sacrificed. This is the only warning they will receive. that innocent souls might be saved, I now state the truth. 0.
I think 0 is one of us.
Huh?
One of us has to be 0. Was it?
0 is one of us? No. Wait.
Okay, it could still be Snake, but I'm also briefly gonna throw what's his name, 7 into there too, because 7 was a cop. He was pissed about what was going on. He was trying to track down and defeat these people.
There's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room isn't Snake. That means he's almost certainly still alive. Maybe Snake is 0. Maybe he made Guy X wear his clothes so that we'd all think he was dead. Where's Snake now? What if he's off somewhere laughing at us? If he is 0, he must have been lying to us about everything else. Is he watching us?
Hello again, my beautiful viewers. Because this episode ran a little bit longer than expected, I've decided to cut it into 2. So, we are going to get the next part of this mystery really quick here. I plan to upload these in quick succession so that you won't miss any of the mystery, but when I was recording this, I just kind of kept recording with, like, no regard for time, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I know that we're all getting deeper into this mystery, and now that we know that, like, Ace is the killer, and, you know, Snake could possibly be the, you know, mastermind, he could be 0, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. So, you guys stay tuned for that, and I will see you next time, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.